Hi, I'm Deacon Matt. I'm the Catholic campus minister at Western Carolina University, and I'm coming to you here before the beginning of the fall 2021 semester with a little update about the COVID-19 protocols that we're following in our ministry. I'm so excited for the start of this semester. I'm really looking forward to seeing students back on campus. I'm looking forward to meeting new students and being able to do all of the things that we love to do as a ministry. We are paying attention, as we have been throughout this pandemic, to the regulations and guidelines that the university has in place, to the regulations and guidelines that our diocese has in place, and to the current recommendations of the CDC to formulate our own strategy about how we will be keeping people safe during this pandemic. And we're so grateful that because of the rise in vaccinations, that so many of the restrictions that we were under last year have been lifted. As of today, August 12th, things can always change, and we'll react accordingly. But as of today, the latest information I've heard from campus is that while face masks are being required in the classrooms and labs, otherwise campus activities are going to be resuming pretty much back to normal. And so we're resuming our campus ministry activities. You'll see on our schedule, we have retreats lined up, we have our Wednesday night dinners, we have times of adoration. We'll be having Mass back in our chapel again. We're so grateful to our friends at the Hillside Grind Coffee House last year for allowing us to use their space to set up for Mass on Sundays and social distance. But while we're grateful for their hospitality and their friendship, we're really grateful that we don't have to take advantage of that hospitality again this year. So we will be having Mass in our chapel. That being said, our chapel is a small enclosed space. And if you have concerns about being in a small enclosed space and breathing in that air for the time, that hour of Mass, there's a couple things that we're doing to mitigate those concerns. So we will continue to live stream our Sunday Masses and broadcast them on our Facebook page. We will be showing that live stream on this television screen right behind me here. I am currently in the living room of our campus student center, of our Catholic student center. This is directly above the chapel. So we will be using this living room area as an overflow seating area, and we will be making masks mandatory in this space during Mass. So if you want to be sure that everyone around you is wearing a mask, you'll be able to come up here. And also we're hoping that people will be able to space out a little bit more up here, so you maintain some social distancing. Communion will be brought to you during that point in Mass. We're also permitting people to participate in Mass from outside. Since we're live streaming it on our Facebook page, you can watch on your laptop, on your phone, on your smart device, and you can sit outside if the weather is nice on our picnic tables. You can even sit out in the car and you're in the parking lot. Our Wi-Fi signal reaches that far. And we'll have some other chairs and everything set up out there too. And again, we'll bring communion to you during that time of the Mass. We just want to make it possible for you to participate in Mass in whatever way that you're comfortable. St. Mary's, our local parish, over the past year has installed a Remy Halo air purification system throughout the church. And this air purification system eliminates 99% of all airborne viruses and pathogens, including COVID-19. So they've done a lot to make the parish a safe space. So you might want to consider going to Mass at the parish as well. They have Mass 8:30 and 11:30 on Sunday mornings in English, and a Spanish Mass on Saturday evenings at 7 p.m. But whether you go to Mass at St. Mary's or you go to Mass here at our chapel at 4 p.m. on Sundays, we just want you to be safe, be cautious. The bishop has reinstated the normal Sunday Mass obligation, but a dispensation remains in effect for people who are sick and for people who have special immunity concerns. So if you've been exposed to COVID-19 and you're vulnerable because you're not yet vaccinated, please stay home for that recommended 10-day period, whatever it is. If you're experiencing symptoms of COVID or any other communicable illness, please, it's an act of charity to stay home so you don't spread those germs to other people. So just please be safe, please be cautious. Again, wear a mask if you're vulnerable, if you haven't yet been vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated because you're not able to, it is your responsibility to still do what you can to prevent spreading the virus to others. One reason we get vaccinated is to protect ourselves, but another reason we get vaccinated is to protect others by making it less likely that we're going to spread it ourselves. So if you're not able to be vaccinated, please continue to wear a mask. please continue to social distance. Other things that we're doing here at CCM to keep everyone safe, we're going to continue to disinfect our high-touch surface areas on a daily basis. We're asking our student residents to spray down all the countertops and the tabletops. This stuff works on upholstery, so the couches and the chairs and the cushions are going to get sprayed down. That means that if you're up here during the day, if you're utilizing our student center, please clean up after yourself. You should be doing that anyway, but please clean up after yourself so that way all the surfaces are nice and clean for our student residents to sanitize at the end of the day. So if we just use our common sense and continue to use our courtesy and be smart about this, I know that we'll have a great and successful year. I'm really looking forward to being able to gather together again as God's people to pray, to praise, to worship, and to build up one another in our community of faith. I've been praying for all the students and all the staff and faculty here at Western as we approach the beginning of this new year. I ask you all to join me in prayers for a successful academic year and the success of our ministry. Thanks and God bless.